How you doing, everybody? This is Heshima. Welcome to another moment inside the Mojastic mind. So today, as you can see, I decided to talk to you all in the beauty and the sanctity of nature, taking refuge in nature just for a couple of minutes and reflecting as I'm able to find some peaceful spaces, which is not so easy right now in particular, but in the city in general. Thinking about the idea of people wanting a more peaceful world, or at least saying they want a more peaceful world, but their actions not necessarily lining up with their words. And my thought about that, my thought for you all today is simply that we'll never achieve the goal of a peaceful world, a better world, unless we're really committed to achieving some inner development. Really finding the courage to dive deep inside, into the inner space. As one of my late mentors, Onaji Allen Gums, would talk about quite often with me, and I'm sure with lots of other people. He would always say, people are looking to outer space, but inner space is the place. And so as I reflect on that, as I leave this natural refuge and start to head back home, I know that I'm going to walk back into people shooting off fireworks, people racing up and down the street with really loud cars, just making noise that really adds nothing to the planet. And you might even hear a little bit of it in the background, because even though I'm in this little natural space, the outside world is still raging. And so a lot of the activities, a lot of the things that people are doing in this time where they find themselves still stuck at home, by and large, not able to engage in socialization the way that one might normally engage. You hear a lot of noises, sounds, people blasting music, fireworks, sirens, noise that really contributes zero to the planet. It's just activity. And when I think about activity, I think about activity in two ways. You can either be actually moving forward, or you can be like a hamster on that little wheel, and it's just spinning. It's not actually getting anywhere. And there's so many people that are just spinning their wheels because they haven't yet awakened to a simple truth that in order to move forward, you have to first move inward in order to really progress. And so awakening the consciousness by changing the things that we pay attention to. What you put in is what you get out. And so many of the things that we consume do not contribute to elevating our consciousness or awakening our consciousness. So some people are not even aware that what they're doing is really non-beneficial, and it's also really placing an emotional strain and triggering quite a few people around them. And then once you find the things that can begin to shift your consciousness, finding the courage to really, really look at the discoveries as your consciousness awakens, the discoveries about where you're at and who you are. And then finally, just really thinking about consistency, because change doesn't happen overnight. Certain changes can happen with leaps and bounds, but long-term, consistent, lasting change takes time and consistency, and that's really the mark of a person who ends up moving beyond where they are to a new place or a new level in anything, your personal life, your professional life, your emotional well-being, your health, whatever it may be. So taking time to elevate consciousness, find the courage to go inside, and then remember that the hard work of change requires consistency. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be well. Thanks for joining me for another moment inside the Mojastic mind from the beauty of nature. I'll talk to you soon.